We got 18 rounds for you. We ain't got nothing else. Don't follow me in my truck. Like, I mean, you're pandering to the nigs, bro. We already know that's what you're doing.
Have a good one, Chud.
Yeah, you too. Go chimp out.
Nah, you watch what you say.
Or what? You want to get maced right now or what? Come on. Come chimp out.
Yeah, the young man that you're hearing, his name is Chud the Builder. I haven't covered him on my channel because, well, I don't think he was worth covering. But now that he's been arrested, oh, what the hell? Chud, Dalton Eatherly, 28 years old, he liked to go around and rage bait black folks by shouting or yelling the obscenities, the N-word at them, calling them names. Then when they responded, he would say, oh, you getting upset? You getting upset? I can't call you that N-word? Okay. Stop chimping out. Then he would call them monkeys and make monkey sounds. Yeah, he would go to different places and do this and film it. It was his way of coming up. Way to grow his brand.
Come on this way. Oh. Y'all saw the whole thing. You following me to my truck now? We got 18 rounds for you. We ain't got nothing else. Don't follow me in my truck. I bet you won't follow me in my truck. Come on. Look at him. Ooga booga. Ooh ah ah. Ooh ah ah. Look at these chimping out. 931 Seville. They ain't shit. Look at these chimping out.
Yeah, so as you can see here, he was just begging. He was just begging for some love and attention from Black Americans.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't want to like disappear.
Yeah, just to kind of give you some more reasons to be upset. Not only were there white people online that loved him, there were also black people who liked him too. Yeah, like this guy, or I guess he's mixed. I don't know. So it's not just white people, it's also black people that supported him. They thought it was fine what he was doing. This guy's gonna put in a job application.
How can I get in his position? I'm very interested in like working for you.
Well, bro's got a fucking solid position. He's trying to steal your job.
No, not even that. Not even.
But like, just like a secondary one?
Yeah, basically.
We could have two cameras.
I shoot at JBJ's, Whiskey Row, and Whiskey D's.
It would be insane if I had a black dude follow and help him.
Yeah, right. While you said that
would be
word.
cool.
Remember you were talking about someone just chilling? Motherfucker, I don't know why you tapped me. That's true.
But yeah, but no, I'm saying like, yeah, you're with me. It's freedom of speech. The N-word is just a word, and you see what happens. And these people think that there's some secondary code that they're allowed to live by. Yeah. This is fucking America.
I don't give a fuck about the past. If slaves were legal now, I would have slaves. You know what I'm saying? I got Amexes, I got Capital Ones, I got MasterCard.
I believe it. Yeah. Well, good shit, man. Well, I appreciate you being part of the the movement. Hit me up on Twitter.
Happening today, the Montgomery County Historic Courthouse and County Courthouse are all closed. This is all because of an active police investigation. Clarksville police say that Dalton Eatherly and another man got into a fight yesterday. This happened outside the courthouse there in Clarksville. Eatherly goes by the name Chud the Builder online. He is known for antagonizing people on camera. Now, the Montgomery County Court records show that Eatherly was due in court yesterday morning over a debt to a credit card company. Police say that both men involved were taken to hospitals. Eatherly was booked into the Montgomery County Jail. He is charged with attempted murder as well as aggravated assault. Now, you may remember that Eatherly made some headlines earlier this week when he was arrested in Nashville for live streaming at a restaurant on Broadway. They asked him to leave. He would not. They arrested him for theft of services.
So here he is in court. He's about to appear there. So it looks like the altercation that occurred between him and a black man, he definitely instigated that altercation. Man didn't just see him and just attack him out the blue. It's because Chud was calling him the N-word. That's what began it. And Chud responded by shooting because, you know, he can't square up. You know, he's got to try to take someone's life. Problem is, in the execution of shooting, he shot himself and he could have shot others. So let's go to him in the courtroom and see what the charges, how the charges go.
Good morning, Mr. Eatherly. Good morning. Mr. Eatherly's on bond apparently on several other matters when this matter was allegedly committed. I'm looking at an A and really a super D, a C, really 3 C's and an A really for tracking kind of purposes. It's pretty serious.
Your Honor mentioned criminal homicide. I thought that was attempted.
I said, did I say homicide? I meant to say attempted criminal homicide if I didn't.
Okay, understood.
I thought I did, but that's still an A felony.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So we're gonna have a bail
I'm
hearing.
gonna set just a bond right now after we have our bail hearing. Then I'll let you make all the arguments. We can go through all the factors in the statute and see if that gets amended up or down. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to set initial bond at 1.25 million, based upon the fact of how many people were in the courtyard, were here at the courthouse, and the seriousness of all these felonies, and his bond status.
So it's, of course, supporters, Chud, said it's politics. It's only because of politics that he got charged. It's only politics that he got a high bond. Not public safety, even though that's exactly what the judge said. So anyway, I want to know, do you feel like this guy got what he deserved? Like, this is what he was asking for. This is not a comedy show. This is a guy going up to random people, calling them N-words, and taking it further. I think for him, this turned out really well. And also for anybody else as well, because let's face it, if it gets escalated and someone loses their life, it's a possibility you go to jail for that. So it could go either way, right? It could go both ways, it could go sideways. So according to my information, right, the person who was shot is going to recover. And as you can see, Chud was in the courtroom looking fine. So yeah, he's facing a possibility of a lot of time. I think it's about 20 years. I want to point out how calm and how non-aggressive he seems, how, reserved he appears to be here in the courtroom. Yeah, it's all of a sudden he's chilled the hell out, you know what I'm saying? He don't seem to be, at all antsy or talking tough. Now, when the court gets involved, he seems really reserved. Like he got some damn common sense all of a sudden. He got some act right. As I stated earlier, supporters of Chud, he's got a lot of supporters online. They have no problems with what Chud did. In fact, they support what Chud did, to the point where he's raised $150,000. Yeah. Chud has reached his goal of $100,000. He's already raised $150,000. And his full bail was $1.25 million, which means 10% of that bail would be what he would need. 10% of the 1.25 is what he would need to be released on bail. And it looks like he's exceeded that amount. So it looks like Chud may be out. Chud is not walking around talking to just anybody. He's got one group of people that he's harassing, one group of people that he's calling out, and that group of people are Black Americans, right? And we have people that are locked into this idea that we've reached this post-racial place where there's no racism. You could be whatever you want to be. Here's my thing, man. Damn it, I wish let me get some water. My coffee's still too hot. Here's my thing, fam. And hopefully you guys will consider this. I do my best not to talk about racism as a boogeyman. Now, I'm always talking about equality. I'm talking about reparations. I'm talking about the racial wealth gap. I'm talking about help us get our money right, because you denied us that, and we need that to survive in this country. But I don't spend all day worried about people's individual opinions, attitudes, shit like that. I don't have time for that. We can never police people's thoughts, which is sort of the Democratic Party framework, where they have this idea that they're gonna keep black votes hostage until white people suddenly, and Latinos too, and Asians and anybody else who harbors anti-blackness, until that's over and done, we're gonna need the Democrats. So I don't fall into that shit. Because I don't see how a party changes the mentalities of people like Chud. But this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. And a perfect retort to people that say, we're in a post-racial, what are you talking about? Chud was just able to raise $150,000 after being unprovoked, going out in the street and making it a way to make money by antagonizing random black people and calling them racial slurs. That's what he did. He did not paint pictures of Mona Lisa. He did not develop new inventions. He did not do pop-up shops and open a food truck. No, he was funding himself by making viral content from rage bait going after black Americans and calling them slurs, encouraging them, enticing them to attack him. And for that, he raised $150,000 in 24 hours. But here's the thing. Those are individual people. Now, what's the chance that some of those individual people might have jobs where my children might go to their school? Your child might be, there might be doctors. And your wife may have to, unknowingly, your wife may have one of the people that donated to Chud may be their physician. Okay, this makes sense now? Maybe you need legal counsel and you don't even know it, but your lawyer, your attorney, is a supporter of Chud and believes what Chud believes. And then you wonder why your case doesn't end up right. You wonder why your wife didn't get the treatment she deserves, or you wonder why your child always seems to get more negative attention than positive attention from the teacher. And the list goes on from salesmen at car dealerships to auto repair clinics to landscapers to home builders to financial officers to insurance companies. Like, these are real people. See, when I hear people on the right, and we had this conversation, many of them who say, Tim Black, you need to come on to the right. I say, no, I don't, fam. Just because I roast the Republicans and the Democrats, just because I roast the Democrats, does not mean I need to become and join you where you ignore reality. I don't spend all day talking about race because, once again, I'm most worried about economics. I gave up on reforming people's minds. I gave up on kumbaya. I'm more worried about moolah, brah. All right? I'm off the bullshit. I'm not on that. We gonna get the people, the MLK and the color. Nah, that's the shit conservatives say whenever they want to have a comeback to what we say about racism. People judging them by their color because they don't want people to get past them in any way. Now, the issue I had with Chud the Builder is not even Chud, it's the people that support him. Chud's just one guy. It's always going to be Chud's. It's always David Dukes. There's always going to be Nick Fuentes's. It's always going to be these people, man. It's always going to be a Candace Owens, an Officer Tatum. But it's the supporters. Those supporters are roaches multiplying. And those supporters have jobs in industries. They head organizations. They can decide the freedom, the advancement, the access for our children, our neighbors, our parents, our communities. That's the problem. It's not your personal feelings. It's not how you feel about the mermaid, bitch. I don't care about what you think about should the mermaid be black. I don't give a fuck about that. That's stuff Democrats worry about. I worry about some of these Neanderthal racists being in positions that impact us negatively. That's when I got a problem. You ain't got to like me. I ain't got to like you. It's when you It's when you deprive us of our basic rights. It's when you give an unfair advantage to people that look like you at the expense of me and my friends and my family, my community, that I have a problem. So, Chud raising that $150,000 is a nice wake-up call, reality check. It should be. And if you are a conservative Republican, it's a damn shame, because not all conservative Republicans agree with this shit, right? Right? It's not like they get to choose who get to call themselves conservative. And we don't even know if this guy's conservative. He may not believe anything he says. And be real with you. He may not even believe what he says or does. I don't give a shit. Because guess what? The people that are responding to it, who gave that money, they believe it. It ain't about Chud, dum-dum. It's about the people that support Chud. Because they ain't cosplaying. He may be cosplaying, but them motherfuckers, they not cosplaying. Okay? We clear? That's what separates me from Democrats. From the liberals, the progressives. I'm not delusional. Right? I look at it for what it is and say, just help us get our money right. Just pass the policy. You want to get elected for me, you're going to be passing policy that helps us, period. Or you could just holler at me, I'll order my pizza and have it delivered to my couch. And I'm going to make your life difficult because I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to keep telling. I'm going to keep calling it out every step of the way. All right, folks, I would love to hear what y'all think about this, because I'm hoping we on the same page. But, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Let's not make the Chud the Builders of the world the focal point, right? All he is a galvanizing, he's like the slice of old pizza that's left in the box on the counter that makes the roaches come out. The roaches was already there. He didn't make roaches. He drew the roaches out. See what I'm saying? That's what the Chuds do. That's what Fuentes did. That's what Candace Owens did. That's what Officer Tatum does. That's what the Hodge twins do. That's what all these clowns do. They don't create new roaches. They just get the roaches to come out. Like that, what was that movie, The Outside? The Warriors. Come out and play, Warriors. Yeah, like that. They do the call. Then the Warriors, then all the Warriors came out. That's 82, ain't it? 83? Jesus Christ. All right, family. Let's keep it moving, man. Hopefully this segment will spark some conversations that need to be had. I hope it makes some of the people that are conservative Republicans feel a little uncomfortable to be even associated. You should feel uncomfortable. Call this shit out. I don't see content from enough conservatives rebuking this guy and then going in on the people that helped support this guy. You got these people, and some of the other corny people that I mentioned, who will be supportive of Chud. It's just freedom of speech. Nah, it's not. It's freedom of reach, too. Freedom of reach. All right, fam. All right, Mama T, I don't know. I want to see if he's in protective custody. Somebody needs to tell him, man. Well, nobody needs to tell him shit. I'm going to leave it there. We don't need no problems on this channel. We went far enough with that content. Let's keep the party going.
Catch Tim Black live on the most dangerous show in America, Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Don't miss out on the real. Stay dangerous.